night. Welcome to the Game 4 podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Dun, 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 dun. Is that Monday Night Football music?
That's close enough.
What the fuck that
we
was.
here.
That was close?
Yeah, that was closer than Snoop
Monday Night
doing
Football
the,
theme song's a little more racist.
Snoop trying to reenact this.
It's a little more racist.
A little more
Dun,
racist.
dun, dun,
Well,
dun.
Hank Williams does this shit now. Remember? He got.
Oh, you're watching football now.
No,
Tell us more about this.
No, that's
Yeah.
one
How many
reason
Monday
why
Night
niggas
Footballs
ain't
have you
watching
seen?
football.
none. I do know Jason Derulo's on there, so that was their.
Jason Derulo does Monday Night Football? Him and Hank Williams do a
It's
duet?
it's crazy because you know what they're trying to do, because Hank Williams got in trouble for the racist shit about Obama, so they find that's the black guy they want to put next to him to show that
That he
it's
has
all
black
good. They
friends?
use Jason Derulo, who
You should
So-
be watching
so who's
football.
the black
this
guy
year,
they put next to him?
'cause You missing football. They saying they about to bench Alex Smith.
I've
Yeah.
heard.
That's
They've
I
lost
ain't-
like 4 in a row or something,
I've
right?
heard.
yeah, he's not very good. Well, he's
He
old.
been throwing interceptions
Because
with handoffs.
Levitar was talking MVP.
That was week 2.
That was like week.
That was week 2.
That was
Hold on,
this
week
is-
two.
no,
wait.
this is more. No,
I'm
this is
interested to
more
hear.
than
I'm
once.
interested to hear what more he knows about the NFL this
This is
year.
more than
Yeah,
once.
he been pretending like he boycotted.
You saw that text Drew sent yesterday. Oh, man, it's perfect football weather. Nigga, you ain't playing? Talking about perfect football weather.
Oh, he ain't sending. I didn't get that
He
text.
laced up. He laced up.
Yeah, man, I miss it. I'm not a fronter. I miss the guy. I love football.
No, that
I
makes
miss
it- yeah, I
I fucking
get
miss
it.
the fuck out of it.
Really?
Call it.
Absolutely.
No, I get. That's why I told you to just watch it. Because see, for me, like I'm serious. Because like for me, I don't miss it like that.
I miss it.
Call it.
For me,
Like-
that's why I was like, because I know you do. That's why I was like, you should just watch that shit.
I had to tell the joke 4 times because nobody called it.
Yeah, I got you.
What'd
I
you
got you.
say?
I'm here for you. I'm here
I
for
said
you.
call it.
Whatever.
He said he missed football. And
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, no,
We got Ticket,
I definitely missed that.
Brixx, guy to my left.
We was just here Wednesday with you niggas. I need a 7-day turnaround.
This is we got to pull double headers, man. We will be here every night until we hit 1 million subscribers,
Facts.
or just one more.
Cavs won 8 in a row. Lance threw on the Cavs.
7.
These niggas is crazy out here.
7.
boy.
I went to Lids yesterday, and it was like a hat, like a Black Friday rollover. I started getting every team. I got to Make America Great Again. This was $10. I'm here for the deal. I ain't got time for integrity. I got some shoes that'll match that racism. What?
Are you a
I
Black
got on
Friday
weird-ass
shopper?
Teams. Buying Titans hats and shit.
Hey,
I got
What does
twins.
a Titans hat look like?
It looks blue and blue.
That's
you know
true.
the color.
2
You
different
been
shades
watching
of blue.
football?
we got to stop this front. Everybody here watches football.
I haven't watched none.
I've been boycotting for a few years now.
But you watch.
Yeah, I watch.
You know what's helping?
I'm a porn
To
up.
see it, that.
Jameson.
The CFL playoffs is going on.
I watched
Oh,
the last
God, we
play
are
of
not
the.
about
I watched
to
the
act
last
like-
play of the Grey Cup yesterday. Just
Yeah.
actually, I was waiting for college basketball.
So you telling me that what helps ease the NFL is not college football.
Our Canadians.
It's not college football, but listening to Drake and watching the CFL. Shout out to DeVere Posey, by the way, my man from Ohio State University.
There's a couple of guys that like Ricky Ray's the quarterback for what's
Oh, I saw that they won.
yeah, and then they running back is James Wilder with the Florida State, so that's some connects all this.
Florida
stuff.
State, so you're a Florida State fan.
Yeah.
Interesting. Find out something new every day.
So, anyway, like I was saying.
Niggas out fresh off the shelf bread.
Hey, man, we like I said, every time we get a new subscriber, we got to show a new us.
Go Cavs.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
New subscribe, new me.
$10. Go Cavs.
Go Cavs. Are you? Is everybody here? Are you typically a Black Friday shopper? Or did you just go out for the hats? Or
No, I was. It was Sunday.
I'm saying like, but do you get the deals? Like, are you
Went on
into the
Lord's
deals?
Day. He gets deals.
I walked right out of church. Listen, God.
Don't go on Sunday.
You talking 10%? They talking $10. So, what
Choice
would
has
you
gotta
do
be
in
made.
this situation? I'm not you. I can't be omnipresent. I can only be one place. You'll be here next week. These tails won't.
Matter of fact, you're gonna be there with me.
You know what I'm saying? Because
I'm
wherever, though I walk through the valley of the
Tell 'em.
shadow of death,
Tell them.
or
Is the church a building or is it a? Are
it's
you?
in your heart.
So that shit is
And then look, somebody have a heart attack. Well, I guess the church just died if it's in your heart.
Black Friday is the shadow of debt, nigga. Like niggas try to put everything.
Oh,
That's
Here
that
comes
kiss
the
and
Yeah,
Jada.
here comes the conspiracy
That's
theory.
that kiss
I was
and
out
Jada.
there Friday. Shit was dope. I actually enjoyed being amongst it all, and
Yeah.
are,
It's a
that
vibe.
shit was
crazy
good.
person.
It's a
We're
vibe.
No, it was real.
It's a
chill.
vibe like
It was,
way.
and it was real chill. Like it
it's
was.
a vibe.
It is.
Don't do the door
It's
busters. You gotta
something
just
weird.
go
Like when
later.
you like, I remember one time we was shouts to AC. We was this was like 2 in the fucking morning, AC and Alexa was
Careful.
Whatchamacallit? Like, it was dope. Like, so everybody's just out, but it's late as fuck. So it's
it was dope. The energy was great. It wasn't.
What time?
I went there like after work, so it was like 7 p.m.
Yeah,
That ain't Black Friday, man.
Yeah,
I mean, that's close. I'm
you
saying.
gotta get there
Check
at
this
2,
out,
nigga.
man.
Be out there at
Man,
2.
you young dude. See, back in my day, Black Friday started at midnight. You camped out 3 days before Halloween.
Facts.
Yes.
And you waited in a tent.
They couldn't see your ass.
That's what I'm saying. That's how I got in the front of the line. And this is what you do. You camp out, and everybody's a community, and everybody go get their stuff, and then you wait outside, and you rob their stupid ass.
But it's interesting. You can see how that shit could go left though. Because
Yeah,
there really
it
be
just
like
ain't- it just
one.
ain't like
There
that
really
no
be
more.
like one shoe or this size and that.
It just ain't like that no more. Like, I mean, it's still some of that, I guess.
And they increased the product.
They increased the product, but like
Now it ain't 10 TVs. It's
And
like
it's
400
like you
of
said,
them.
it should be opening at like 2 o'clock.
It'd be opening at 2 o'clock, and you got online.
I would be Cyber Monday in right now, but you motherfuckers. That's what I haven't had time to check no Cyber Monday shit. I've been at work.
You're not on
and
this
shit.
cracked ass phone screen. You ain't gonna be signed.
That might be some shit I'm shopping for.
Just a case or new thumbs. Whatever one is cheaper. I go to Cyber Monday and I ordered the upgraded Tinder.
Oh, yeah.
You can upgrade Tinder?
Yeah,
is
man.
that?
It's
I
like-
mean, not that I know what Tinder is, baby.
More
I-
info. More info.
You see how I got it?
Yeah.
What is that? What are you
Tinder,
doing? Come
look.
on.
This shit get recorded.
you go, you swipe that way, and it's a chance. You swipe that way, out your life forever. You'll
Can
never
you do
have
that
to
with
person.
family? Can I get like a family app?
That's
with
what I
Tinder?
need. Aunties.
You get on Facebook. That's what they all at.
All the aunties is on Facebook. Comment
Drew
at
act
the
like
wrong
he don't
time.
be fucking on Facebook. Every time he
Heavy.
posts on IG, he posts on
Heavy.
Facebook.
He loves Facebook.
That's a shit. Nigga, I'm not. You don't have to get on
You
there
like
to do
Facebook.
Heavy.
You like
Oh,
Facebook.
you be linking it?
that. Yeah, you just link it. You just,
How you
do
probably
post
link
in a
your
group
Facebook-
if you link it on Instagram?
a group.
What,
How do you post in groups?
Interesting.
If you link it for Instagram,
He
unless
loves
you go
Facebook.
on Facebook to do it.
Which say
Plead
Like
the
a- like a
plead the
group.
fifth.
a group. You don't. I don't post Instagram post to a group.
I
on
know.
Facebook.
So you have to
So,
be on
you,
Facebook.
so he's saying that you're on Facebook
So you
every
on
day.
Facebook.
There isn't a
A
day
couple
that goes by
hours
where
a
you're on
day.
Shouts to
Facebook.
BMOC.
Drew fucks with Facebook.
Drew love- he got Facebook tattoo on his back on the back.
Mark Zuckerberg. Man.
It's just the F.
No, man, it's the Facebook.
He be telling people it's
Yeah,
stand
man.
for.
That's got like, what you got like 280,000 Facebook friends?
No.
Money.
Do you
Don't
have
let
a
you
do
get
you have a
5,000.
fan page
Yeah, it only got like 1,200 people on it or something.
on the fan page?
That's
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. See,
I should have. I
I
should
got
have.
250 friends on Facebook.
I
That
should
means
have.
nobody likes you that much. That don't mean shit.
Yeah.
I should have. Yeah,
Look
he
up.
said like he bragged.
Yeah, I got 250 friends.
on
I
Facebook.
sent out 500 requests. I got half of them back.
You're in the sales world.
I got 7 aunties, y'all.
Facts.
Y'all.
So
He don't even know I ain't even following him.
Some people got like 3
Facebook
pages
friends
and they
too.
make their shit over.
See, I'm gonna
again.
tell you, this is the coolest thing about Facebook that Instagram and Twitter need to adopt: the unfollow button.
Yes.
If Instagram had a "I'm following you, but I don't see you"
It's called
button,
mute.
Yes.
huh?
It's called mute
Oh shit.
On Instagram,
on Facebook. I mean on Twitter.
But you still follow them, but you mute them?
Yeah, so you're still So you don't unfollow them. You don't see their shit no more.
Instagram might have that too, huh?
I don't know.
I don't fuck with
haven't
Twitter.
checked.
I don't like trendy shit. To me, Twitter, motherfuckers be on Twitter. That should be a little too.
Twitter is the news. Like, it's not trendy. It's like whatever you hear first.
If
Like,
you-
when's the last time you heard something first?
If you saw it on
know.
Facebook,
Because
and
you ain't on
Instagram,
Twitter,
it's
yeah.
late.
It's you. Twitter
Maybe
is
a
definitely where
minute
it's at.
late.
Nah.
No.
Nah.
It'd be like hours late.
You know how long it took? Remember the man's not hot?
Yeah.
It took a week for that shit to get on Facebook.
What's that?
See?
Okay.
You proving it.
Give it another week and a half. And then another week and a
No,
half. he'll
Twitter
know.
does have the mute.
Yeah.
Instagram needs it.
For who specifically?
I wouldn't mute her.
Like, for example, who would you mute?
She posts a lot of half-naked pictures, but that's a few
You
people.
know what the worst Instagram people are?
Memes.
The
Girls who post memes are the worst.
Facts.
If I hate your face,
Yeah.
I hate your thumbs, I hate because they always post something and they be like, say something like, once I'm done with you forever, and then the caption be like, so me, bitch. I know the dude you be dealing with 8 years. Like I know him. You ain't going nowhere. So me. Oh, I hate it. It's
That's the thing
worst.
about social media. You can depict whatever the fuck.
I
you
hate
want
like motherfuckers who mass post. Like so, some people don't get on Instagram that much. Then when they do, they post like 11 pictures in a row.
to. Yeah.
Yes.
Those are usually people
that
who,
shit is trash.
those older people do that a lot.
Ageism, my brother.
You
know what else old people
That's
do?
what I'm saying. Twitter. This is the
No,
thing.
no.
Old
I mean,
people.
everybody's on
Twitter
Twitter.
is the streets. That's where everything is created. Yeah,
He'll be saying
and
black
that's
Twitter and shit. I'll be like,
Yo,
oh.
everything that you see, you think is cool on something else. Twitter already happened. Like if you missed it.
I gotta get a Twitter.
That's Facebook. That's Facebook reaction. It is.
I mean, no. Listen, man.
It is. It's a fact. It's period.
Oh, a fact.
It's a fact.
A fact is.
I mean, I don't have Twitter and I be missing a lot of
what's
shit.
my man? He has the new Hood Adjacent.
Who?
James Davis.
James Davis. He had a whole episode about it. Black Twitter. It ain't black Facebook or black Instagram, nigga. It's Twitter, because that's where everything
I mean,
starts.
what do you mean there's no black Instagram? I mean,
Like
no,
that, he had a whole show, a whole episode was about Twitter. Jordan, Crimey, all that. Just it's all the shit that came from Twitter. Like even shit, even go back even the other end, like Black Lives Matter, all that started on Twitter. Like that's where everything starts at.
So I need to be tweeting.
Not really. I'm gonna tell you something. About
Not
that.
really.
Everything I'm telling you is a fact. That's not a made up thing. Like this
I mean,
is where
no,
this shit started at.
it's possible.
It is. No, I'm telling you.
It's very possible.
This is 09 Twitter talking right
Twitter
here,
is
man.
because I'll tell you this, right? Because the biggest mainstay is YouTube.
Yes.
Period.
Yes.
Nobody gets on YouTube. You feel what I'm saying? Like YouTube is real life.
You can't say that though, 'cause that's how so many niggas is getting deals and shit
I
now. Based on
agree.
YouTube has to be popping.
He's
I
going somewhere
agree,
with this. Right.
but nobody uses YouTube. How often do you go on YouTube a day?
I go on YouTube
I'm
every day.
gonna tell you how much I go on YouTube. I pay $12.99 a month to not get ads. So that gives you an answer how much I go on
Oh,
YouTube.
yeah, that's weird. I go on YouTube every day too, but
What
that's
are we
not-
talking about?
He's talking about via a third party, like I'm
I'm on YouTube constantly.
Instagram, and people
No,
get
no,
the
no,
YouTube.
no. I go to
or-
YouTube.
I mean,
I watch-
just based on Breakfast Club and all
Everything.
that
Right,
shit.
no,
like,
but, okay,
everything's
so
on
even,
there.
even with that, it's specific. YouTube is very specific. People go on YouTube for a reason. I'm going to YouTube to watch The Breakfast Club. You don't go on YouTube just to go on YouTube.
Right, but
That doesn't
either
make
way,
any sense.
but it doesn't matter. Either way, you on there.
Yeah, I mean,
Because we're
long as
saying
you
people
get
just go on
push traffic.
Facebook randomly to get on
Not,
Facebook.
not even Facebook. That Facebook is like the older, but it's all different. Like it like if you're talking money, and I'm only speaking from an entertainment standpoint.
Oh,
like
that one.
money, Facebook. Like typically people.
Well, money, YouTube, technically.
I don't
No, well,
know.
no, I know.
Because
This is-
even
You see how you big boy? No, I know.
No, I'm
shit-
not
I
even
know.
sure even my money.
Even
I
shit
know.
like Forbes and stuff like that, when they talk about who's most popping, they go by your Twitter followers, not by your Facebook likes.
That's facts.
It's Twitter, nigga. Twitter runs this shit,
You
bro.
said
That's
who's
just like
most popping? You talking about like Beyonce?
Like I'm talking
Or-
about celebrities,
I'm not
period.
talking
Like
so- I'm not
music,
talking-
sports,
I'm not talking
everything.
about
You say
celebrities.
entertainment though.
I'm talking about entertainers trying to pop. This is what I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about
Because one time when you were talking with Chappelle, go ahead. I know where we're going with this. We've been here before. Y'all seen the episode. Here it comes.
He don't be on the internet. Look. So like say you saying, okay, I wanna do my music, right? And I don't know if music translates the same, but
I
say
am working on some shit.
okay, bars, right?
That's so wrong.
So then you're trying to get that right. Let's say you had 100,000 Instagram followers, 100,000 Twitter followers, and 100,000 Facebook followers. The people coming to those shows will be the Facebook followers.
I believe that.
That's what I'm talking about as far as the money part.
I believe that.
Instagram is kids. Snapchat is kids. So it's
That's
every.
the main point. It's Facebook's for old niggas. That shit is whack.
Well, I mean,
that's
all-
my man. That's my thing.
old
shit is
people.
whack.
Old
like,
people.
What's old? Like,
Everybody.
you pushing 40, nigga.
I mean, I'm talking shoving it in the, shoving his face in the sand, kicking his ass, kicking 40 ass.
Y'all niggas got next. Then.
You older.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas got 5.
You got,
So what you're saying is Cameron and Mace got Facebooks.
Absolutely.
not all that. All that stuff pop on Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram and Twitter, like Facebook.
Not
is
now. He
trash.
said Instagram. And
Well, no,
See what I'm
no.
saying?
If you are rankings, to me, like what's most. That's what I'm saying. Like if you
Facebook
talk,
will always be most popular, right? Just by
No, it's
it is because
absolutely.
it is because the spectrum is so broad. Because it is hella old people on. Old people are on Twitter, on Instagram. That's the difference.
They
That's on
all,
Facebook.
my mom got an Instagram. She don't know how to use
my
it.
mother
That's
was
what-
on Instagram too. Nani.
So y'all telling me the demographics on Facebook are the same as on Instagram?
No, we
that's
just,
what I'm
we
saying. That's
just-
what I'm saying.
We understand that,
Okay.
while also saying you're on all of them, and
A lot.
I see you more active on Facebook than Instagram.
Probably because you don't. Yeah, that's absolutely true. I mean, without a
How
question.
many? What? Nah.
I don't be on
Because
Twitter,
only-
though.
Nah. Well, yeah. Cause
I
you
see him
use
most
it.
active.
For whatever
most
reason.
active
Yeah,
on
for whatever
Twitter.
reason. Yeah.
I don't care. Look, this
You
is
have to get into it. Oh, now I'm looking at that. But,
Okay. So since you guys ignored Trev's transition, let's go right into it. Camera on the mix. The beef.
I thought that was a hell of
That was an excellent transition, but that's just what they
I'm
do.
going over niggas' heads.
This what I mean, man, like a hoodie.
Man, it's got to defend
Listen,
that old ass Facebook shit.
so
I think I have the most fun on Instagram.
what do you mean by fun? Let's get into it.
DMs.
Let's get into it.
Instagram is just funner. Like making videos, it translates
You
different.
kind
do
of
the
videos?
1 minute videos.
Yeah,
Yeah, those. But you be having them lit on Facebook.
yeah, but
true.
it's not as fun on Instagram because just
You messing up all
and-
the promotion right now.
no, it ain't even that. Yeah, you messing up the emotions. Sometimes you gotta
Messing
look
up
at
the
it.
bag, man.
But nah, it's
Yeah.
like just a lot of the big social media people are on Instagram. So you like watch
Yep.
them. It's like I don't really be watching nobody's Facebook page.
No.
But
Yeah.
But also,
Yeah.
well, no,
I'm just saying,
but also a lot of these people.
1 point for Drew.
He's up a lot
the
more
whole
than
point
1
for all
point.
this.
He's up a lot to 4
Touchdown.
lists. Yeah, Drew up about 15.
But also,
right now.
also a lot of these people, like those 1 minute videos you're talking about, that same video be 3 minutes on Facebook
Right.
with ads that they're getting paid for. Instagram does not pay you at all.
Oh,
There's-
ever?
No, there's no. I don't care how big you get on Instagram, they're not paying you. Somebody else might pay you. You might own Corona and say, "I need you to make a video and make a joke."
Now, how
about
does that
drinking
work
a
for
Corona."
comedy? Because
Don't touch my drink.
Because I know right now, like they switching the streaming shit for music. We're on YouTube.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Niggas don't get paid. You do get a cut already from YouTube, but it's
Right.
not as much. They're trying to increase that because I think Leroy Cohen runs it now.
Yeah.
And then they're also using that as streams. So how does that work? How's that work in comedy? Like as far as
streaming.
like say like like somebody like D-Ray or somebody has a Facebook.
I was waiting to see what comic he said.
Yeah, like somebody who's popular, like nigga like D-Ray,
like
somebody.
Nah, D-Rays works. D-Rays works.
If he did a
We ain't giving no free promotion away, fam.
if he did like some series or something, how does that? Did they get paid?
I don't know what
YouTube?
you mean by a series.
I don't know, like it's a comedy
Well,
show, like how
like a
YouTube
TV
account.
show?
50 Cent
YouTube
show.
account. Minus the branding as far as the sponsorship. YouTube accounts are the same for now. Just like us, when we set up a YouTube account, you get the views, you get paid the same. We would as the same.
when you
anybody
post
does.
videos on YouTube, there's a place you can go to monetize.
yeah.
And
Which I've been doing with this episode.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut y'all on as soon as we get. Don't worry about it.
You got to get to a certain amount of views because that's what the ads are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ads you turn off is that's how you get paid off of YouTube.
Yeah.
Is the ads.
And you just
that.
cover the expenses for them.
Once you get to another view,
Yeah.
or a certain amount of views. Now, if you're talking about like somebody having like a TV show, that's just the network.
Yeah.
Whatever the network does with that, if it's BET.
I mean, what I
now-
mean is like just original content. Like say somebody like did like a weekly series on like comedy, put some content out each
It's
week.
that. It's the same thing.
That's
It's the
what I mean,
same.
okay.
Just the same as counting views. But there's a lot of people who've done a lot of stuff for free in the hopes of one day getting paid for it. It's been
Right.
so much pro bono work, but that's all entertainment. So if you're talking about, like, I know cat and they're telling me like, dog, the second I hit 1 million followers, I was sleeping on somebody's couch. Like I ain't had no money,
Yeah.
but it was in hopes. And because most of the people you see on, like making the videos are actors.
Right.
Or comedic actors or something. So they make these funny videos in hopes to like create something because these people do check these things.
Yeah.
And I know they check all numbers. Like, and they'll tell you like you gotta get your followers up. You walk into a thing and you gotta.
Even like record labels now, they don't even want to talk to you till you had a certain amount of people view your actual.
They want
which
they
is
want-
smart.
Like
they wanna see it.
it's like we need to see follow first. It used to be like we produce you. Now it's like now we need to see what you got, and then from there we'll sign you based on
Make
what
What
you
they
Much-
doing.
much
doing,
more
what they
business.
doing is they're saying we need you to not need us.
Right.
Absolutely.
You already got 1 million people following
Which
you.
is good and bad.
And everything nowadays is a partnership. It's no longer we're gonna carry you because what happens is, you know, like we talk about, is you get that bad rep. You take this artist and you put all this money into them and they have $1 million budget before they even drop an album, but then when they don't come away from a double platinum album as a millionaire, they tell you the record label's shady and they already be in the hole, you know, or they get a bad contract and they still be front loaded. And so it just works when you have that partnership to say, you already have something going, we have a bigger platform, let's marry the two. And I think all of this is working that,
It's a little bit of both. It's just I like the what everybody just seems a little more aware now of
Absolutely.
everything.
And they should be, which is why people shouldn't still be crying over how much they got robbed when, I mean, you should be very aware.
I mean, it's all situational. Like some
Yeah.
people, you look at some of the stuff, and some people really genuinely just try to look for people to rob.
And then like Lance said, like somebody offer you something and you're sleeping on the couch,
Absolutely.
it may not be worth. You may not be getting your worth, but it's gonna get you off the couch. So what do you do?
Yeah. And what has happened? You talk about, and this is, mind you, the rare form, but like M50, all them dudes are like, well, I know what I'm getting into, but I need to create a platform that's gonna outproduce that. Jimmy got paid. Dre got paid, M got paid, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I still have to get X amount of millions of dollars to pay the people ahead of me until I start
Q-Tip
eating.
said he was sleeping on his couch when Low End Theory came out.
Yeah.
Nigga was on his couch in Jamaica.
He couldn't afford a futon?
That's what I'm saying. I got a futon.
There's so many, like TLC, like hella people.
But New Edition, the niggas got dropped off in the projects.
Where's Soulja Boy at?
Somewhere shining.
Somewhere shining.
You know what I mean? Sue Woo.
That was
Big Soldier.
All of this is supposed to be about
Who said Big Soldier can't come to the hood?
about Cam and Jim.
The nigga choking you. That's what said you can't come.
Well, before we get to that, anybody, are y'all familiar with Bitcoin? Anybody bought a Bitcoin?
No, I was.
No.
I had
Hey, Bitcoin, is that a rapper?
Bitcoin is a currency.
Yeah,
He said it's Bitcoin.
I do. Yeah, I
That sound like a rapper name.
Yeah, I got
Bitcoin.
I got
Yeah,
M-
Bitcoin.
MC Bitcoin.
Sound like a weak ass nigga from the south.
No, B-I-T coin.
I got Bitcoin.
He thought you said Bitcoin.
Not
big.
Bit.
Bitcoin.
Okay,
B-I-T.
then put me on game.
It's on
What's that?
Netflix. Go
I
watch
think I
it.
just deleted
Oh, it's
my
a
shit,
show?
too, 'cause I don't need
About
it.
rappers?
Nah,
It's a currency.
Okay.
It's like
It's
a form of like some online currency.
Yeah, it's like an online currency.
And niggas exchange it?
It's picked up to like the top 10 currency in the world. Like,
So it has, so that means it has to have some kind of value,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
It's not like a piece of paper.
alleged, but it's even less than that. And it's increased so much over the past, how many years now?
What the
Like
fuck?
10 years.
Yeah, like the last 10 years. Like,
You find that on Twitter or something?
Yeah, exactly. See, but everywhere, if you look at it, it started off as something maybe 5 years ago where people are like, man, this is picking up steam. It could be this, or it could just kind of dwindle away and people was kind of uneasy. But today they announced it's up to like, the stock went crazy again. Put it like this, if you would have bought Bitcoin a few years ago, you'd probably be $6 million richer if you just spent maybe $1,000.
And it's a form of currency, like an
Form of
actual
exchange
tangible.
currency.
There's exchange here. So, for example, there's a website that I use when I gamble on horse racing, and so
Just laughing.
yeah.
So he's announcing he has a problem.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's an intervention.
This
Nah,
website I use.
Now the problem when you ain't getting,
To
you're not
lose my
getting, I know what
money.
Bitcoin is. I'm getting money back. So
Ooh, put you in your
so
place.
Is that what they all say? Go ahead.
The website's in that company is in Canada, so I have to get my money back.
This nigga loves Canada.
The money, you have to get it back. So you have to use Bitcoin to.
Yeah.
I just got to deposit. Like
So that's what I'm saying. So is it something though? Because we're still talking about online
You
transactions.
can't count your Bitcoins in your hand.
Yeah.
No,
you
no,
can't.
no, no,
Okay.
It's an app, and you got to put your account in, and then it transfers, and there's like fees, but the fees aren't even bad.
They're-
A couple dollars,
Yeah, man, you got to get hit, man.
depending on what you.
That's
It's
crazy.
crazy. Like I said,
So
the
buy
currencies-
into it now.
Yeah.
Put 1,000 in now. You ain't gonna get shit.
You know,
But,
buy high and sell low.
yeah.
Yeah, buy.
But I mean, just to say you did it. Just to say you an investor.
That's wrong.
That's awesome.
What you do for a living? I invest.
I invest. I trade Bitcoin.
That's why when I have a job, I would tell chicks stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Shit, what you do for a living?" Oh, you know, I'm an application submitter. That just sounds. They don't know what that means. I mean, I submit applications. I'm unemployed, but you say it quick enough, get them quick.
You probably say unemployed. They still probably.
What you do
don't
for a
know.
living? I submit resumes.
That's
Different
what I do.
companies.
Monday
all
through
the-
Friday.
Monday
Yeah.
through Friday.
Weekends
Saturday, I take the
off.
weekends
Yeah, take
off
the
though. I
weekends
gotta
off. Yeah.
regroup. I gotta
Yeah.
regroup.
That's how
That's
you do it.
hilarious. Jimmy and Cam. I mean, excuse me, not Cam. Cam and Mace.
Betha.
Mace,
Yeah.
Pastor Mace, allegedly.
Yeah, man.
Would you go to Mace's church?
No.
No, come on. You're not gonna hear. You gotta hear what he know about the word or something. I mean,
It ain't even that. I wouldn't go to Mason's church.
you
I
wouldn't
even
visit. Like, let's say he opened a church in
I
Sacramento.
don't
He's
even know
there
if
every
Mason's still
Sunday.
active even doing that.
Right,
shit.
but if he
Church?
were,
Not no more. I
he
don't
used
think.
to. Would you not at least visit to see what it was
He
about?
got. I don't know. He just baptized Cameron. I don't know. If he got. He just took Cam to church.
There's
Hey,
so
man.
many people were like kind of shocked, like that. Like, nah, Mace does this.
Yeah,
like,
Mace-
this nigga's nice. Like,
He did. He named him pretty.
So, give us a little background, Drew.
on that beef. I mean,
Yeah.
it goes back so long. Like, initially it started because
Tell us what happened when Harlem.
When you was on the stoop.
he was on the block. They so I think, you know, Cam and Mace go back. Children of the Corn, Bloodshed, Big L, all that. And I guess it initially started when Mace charged Cam to be in the horse and
Yeah.
carriage video. And from there on, it just got weird.
Right.
Pretty long story short, shots been going back and forth, mainly on Cam's side and Dipset's side for hella long, but now we at this point. But it's crazy. I mean, the beef, like we talked about this, like a beef like that's it's going on for a long time. But when it's deep rooted, there's people you grew up with, and there's so many situations. The shit never really goes away. Like there's deeper feelings behind just some rap shit.
Until
like
you send a tweet.
You said some shit in a magazine or something, or you tweeted out something.
Like now, nigga, I know you.
I know you. I know your family. I know every little weird thing you ever done. You know some bitch ass shit. We're gonna talk about it. And like I said, even and they were talking about stuff that was super deep. Like they talking about Huddy and all kind of shit.
Fucking sisters.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I mean, do you feel like, so we had two sides of it. We had the side of people who followed it closely and was like, we still want to see what the outcome is. This is long overdue. They've been butting heads for years. And then you had the other side of people who were like, whatever, they're old, they're washed, nobody cares.
Yeah.
You said, what's up? Oh, what's up? I'm on the side of ignorance and drama. Like, entertain me. Yep. Go argue, old nigga. Like, yeah, I'm all for it. Yep. Go diss. Yep. Diss raps are just fun.
It's fun, especially when they're good. Them was like legit, like Mace shit was really fire. Like it wasn't like, it wasn't no goofy ass skit on it or some stupid video. Like
Cameron rapped underwater. That shit sounded terrible.
Yeah. Cameron's mixing always been weird.
Yeah.
Except like his Rockefeller
I remember
shit.
one time.
Well, Nas early shit.
But that's the thing. And one thing Cam said, and this because to me, he's had a couple songs here and there over the last 10 to 12 years I like, but overall, the whole project, he hasn't had anything that I really fuck with like that since the Matter community. And one thing Cam said, and it made sense when you listen to it, I remember he had an interview and he was saying how he can do his whole album for $20,000. And in his mind, he also said, I could pay these little producers $1,000, make my beats, my shit sound just as hot as niggas on a major, which is obviously not true. Like
right, exactly.
You used to pay Rockefeller, you were paying just Blaze.
Yeah.
And Digga was somebody you grew up with. Digga was always, he's a great producer. Kanye, et cetera, guys like that. So now you're paying these little bum ass niggas and your music sounds trash. And it's been like that since.
And the
exactly.
awful.
So they doing it, like Lance said, in the bathtub or something. I don't know. So it sounds
somebody
bad.
drowned before that song got finished.
That's one of the main problems with Cam is like the quality of his shit is not up to par. Like he should be like, because this guy like Fab and Jada just put a great project out, shit like that. Like
shit hard.
a lot of niggas is still putting out.
Is it just me or did Fab win most of them?
That's what I was gonna get into that too. That's how y'all feel about that.
Fab won most of them. You don't think so?
And that's just funny. That shit is catching steam right now. A lot of niggas,
Fab
it's on Twitter, not on Facebook. So you want to understand that conversation.
Well, that's good. I got an original thought.
But like a lot of the,
he ain't got no original
I'm
thought. He be stealing tweets and then saying them on here. He's still the hashtag too. He say everything.
It's just the funny thing too about even with that Twitter. On Twitter, nobody even uses hashtags anymore.
No, they don't.
But Facebook, this shit is so old. They still use
actually
hashtags.
Instagram.
Instagram too.
Yeah.
Gram too. Twitter hashtags died like probably.
But there's a reason for that
though.
though.
Follow Fridays was popping.
Hashtag dead. What the fuck's Final Friday?
Yeah, see, this is old Twitter shit. It's like 2000. Follow Fridays is back in the day. Well, back in the day,
don't give a shit about that. You just hit follow Friday to get people to follow.
Yeah, but you hashtag
Oh,
all
I
your
thought you
homies.
said Final Friday.
Yeah, this nigga here.
Yeah, so I thought you
But
said.
anyway, like
that was like the last.
He thought it was last day.
Wait,
The last day. He put his beer down and everything. He started tucking his beer away.
He's trying to convert you. You got what you're doing. Have you accepted Twitter in your phone yet? No.
But yeah, that shit's been picking up steam like that Fab, like Wash Kiss.
Fab,
Yeah, I think
every
this,
song.
But not even, but it's
Not every
Kiss
song.
was yeah.
Kiss was
spitting.
dope as fuck. Like he was. But Fab
But that
was
always goes back to my point. It's Jadakiss
gosh.
is slightly overrated.
Oh,
Well,
I've
both
said
are.
that forever.
Yeah, they both are overrated.
No.
If you talk to New York hip hop purists,
you was getting converted after half a bar after the song on the intro.
but listen to
Because he
what I'm
thought
saying.
he was whack.
No, listen to what I'm saying.
You never heard the soul tapes.
I have. They're both dope.
Shit just weak.
I'm about to tell
I'm
you.
about to tell you.
They are both dope.
You're dumb.
But when you talk to people, People talk about Jada as like a top 5 of all time, and Fab is top 10 all time. That's overrated when Fab doesn't have a project to point to.
Top 10 all time in New York?
No,
or-
all time.
I never heard that.
You could go. I can look it up in the BMOC group. I've done it 3 or 4 times. People talk
You
about
think Fab's
Fab
a top 10 rapper of all time?
and he thinks Fab rap's just as
No.
good as Jay-Z. That's overrated enough.
No. I don't think.
You said he's
You nodded
lyrically
your
just
head-
as nice
you
as
nodded your
Jay-Z.
head to something. Would you nod your head to?
Yeah.
I'm saying yes.
Like, we've had this conversation
I
before.
understand Fabulous as a top 10 rapper. He's
Of
not.
all time?
Yes.
Holy
You,
shit.
you gotta listen.
Good
man.
point, Shannus. Overrated.
I see it
Yeah,
all the
if
time.
that's the case with making
Like, he don't even have an
Well, I mean,
album.
Lantis before said Jada's as nice as, I mean,
Fab's as
If
nice
we-
as
if
Jay-Z.
we're just saying
Because he's never heard.
we're
he's
just
never
saying
heard Reasonable
bars?
Doubt. Yes, we can say
Just
bars.
rap- yeah,
yes,
Fab is-
he's
is
not.
lyrically as good
He's
as
not.
Jay-Z.
And
But see, that's
I don't think that's
does-
wild.
It's
I
not,
don't
but
think
it's,
that's
you,
wild.
but you know what?
so you listen to Reasonable Doubt and point to me where Fab was rapping like Reasonable Doubt. Anywhere in his career, anywhere close,
I
I
agree.
mean,
or American
The hard
Gangster.
thing
doesn't
with
happen,
Fab again is
ever.
that because this is my thing. We all like Fab. We all, you know,
Yeah, Fab's
but,
great. So
dope.
is Jada.
but the thing is, until for me personally, until the soul tapes started happening, that's when I started looking at Fab in a different light. As far as always, because Fab from that Clue mixtape era, he can spit. Like,
Yeah, no,
we
Fab
know
can
Fab is
spit.
nice.
Yeah.
But when you go by Ghetto Fabulous and Street Dreams and
That shit's weak.
and
Real Talk.
Real Talk, and these albums don't hold up to.
too.
fucking-
Hold on, real quick. Let me address
when
that
you-
real quick. Go
so-
ahead.
And Jada.
So top 10, right? And see,
Kiss
so
the Game Goodbye and
So
all
you
that
say
shit?
top 10? What are we talking about? He's just like the. So
Okay,
he's in the
let me-
conversation with Tupac and shit.
no, he's not.
That's what I'm saying, like, what are we talking about?
But nobody's in the conversation. Tupac, don't use Tupac on here.
It ain't
Nobody's in
that,
the conversation.
because this is when everything gets cloudy, right? I don't want to hear
With a chance of
about
meatballs.
the impact and what you.
No, but
think.
that shit
No,
matters.
I'm-
You can't underestimate that.
Okay, so
But he didn't even talk about just
but
rap.
I
My bad,
haven't
go,
even
but my
started
bad, my
Fab.
bad.
So you saying Fab been busting since 1998,
Yeah,
and this is 2008. This 20 years.
this Fab is dope as fuck.
Okay, so let me ask you this, right? I
98 to
if
2008,
I was
okay.
19. If I was writing a top 10 list, I probably wouldn't have Fab in it personally. But is KRS One better than Fabulous?
No.
See, but that's a
Well, no. I mean,
No,
'cause
that's an era thing.
No,
But
if
that's the
you-
thing. That's
if you
too long
said-
ago.
you know,
Yeah.
Okay, so listen. So now we're talking about the era.
Because
So time out. We're talking about the era now, right? So now you're just talking about the era. Because now if we start naming them, we saying I can't say that.
I'm gonna tell you why he's not. Real quick. You asked me a
Oh,
question,
so you
I'm
saying he's not?
I'm gonna tell you why he's not.
All
Because
right,
even,
cool. Yeah, I would say
even
no.
if we're doing eras,
Okay.
there's a strong argument you can make that KRS-One is the best rapper of his era. There's no era Fab's been the best in.
Okay.
Ever. And he won't be. But even
So in that case,
Okay.
no.
And KRS One is not better.
Well, there's plenty of people who's around the whole age would be like, yes, KRS is.
I mean, and they are all the same age from New York.
Absolutely.
No,
That's not true.
No,
That's not
absolutely.
true.
I'm with him on that one.
New-
You know what?
hip hop
Sit
lived
back.
in New York at that time.
Right, exactly.
So
but
that's
you know,
still his point.
No, so some people would count whoever liked hip hop.
That's true because
there was the argument. Is it Kane? Is
heard,
it Kid? Yes.
I've heard Snoop say it, Scarface, them niggas all, their favorite
They
rappers
are-
was
they are
New York
rappers.
rappers.
They're
Exactly.
rappers. They're hip hop.
So
And
that's-
Hip hop lived in New York at that time, so
Exactly.
everybody who
Okay.
liked hip hop
So-
liked
so-
New York hip
So let
hop.
me ask you another question. Is Fab better than Big Daddy Kane? Because
The
no,
only one I will say no to is Rakim.
okay, because
as far as
and
you
that's
just,
fine because I'm telling y'all, I listen to all of this and y'all
There's
listen
I
to this
listened to
too.
Kane yesterday.
And I'm telling y'all, because you saying Fab ain't got these projects. Give me these Big Daddy Kane projects.
Well, Long Live the Kane is off top.
Go listen to that.
I listened to it yesterday.
And it's better than Fab shit.
Fab's albums are not good.
It's hard.
And when I say not
You
Fab
know
albums
why?
are
Yeah,
not
and that's
good.
Okay.
the thing too. And this is the thing. I
Fab
fuck with
shit
Fab.
is trash.
I
Okay.
tell you, it's
Fab.
not good.
Besides Soul Tape.
Like again,
the Soul
it's
Tapes
hard,
are
it's
cool.
hard
So
to
he
get.
be spitting on Soul
And-
Tape.
and like-
And I
okay.
like Ghetto Fabulous.
That's what I'm saying.
That's just some other
I like
shit.
how you slid that
The
in
Soul
there, though.
Tapes is
A little
crazy.
personal thing.
Like Soul
They're not
Tapes,
crazy.
Yes,
They
they
cool,
are. To me, they're crazy.
You right.
Okay.
You right.
Soul Tapes is crazy, but it's not even fair to bring up Street Dreams to Long Live the Kane. That's not even- even-
Okay, so real quick,
That's
real quick.
for hella reasons. though, for
Let me ask you this real
errors,
quick.
Or even just because you can't.
As it pertains to
Who's
this
that-
show, Drew,
who's
real
that-
quick, I'm gonna let you answer this. As it pertains to this show, you said specifically when we addressed, and maybe it's different in genres, we addressed Chris Brown, you're more of a put a project together kind of guy. And so you don't think we have to hold Fab to these albums and give them some sort of weight.
Don't you have free? I agree with you
Right,
already.
I'm saying, no,
I mean,
because you're talking more about like
the soul tapes are albums, and just the game has changed.
I would say Soul Tapes
Right.
are classic mixtapes.
But
Classic
classic,
mixtape.
classic.
Yeah, they're
mixtape-
absolutely classic
mixtapes count the
I-
same.
like
Like,
that,
yeah,
like
yeah.
but
For hip hop,
but like
for
so,
hip hop heads, it
so
does.
far
I'm
go Gone,
But
Power
Fab
of a
from
Dollar,
but
Soul
Fab
Tapes,
from
like in that
Yeah,
lane.
soul tapes, yeah.
But that's the thing though. Fab's from a different
Maybe
era.
not Power, but
It's Fab. It's
Power
crazy
Dollar,
too, 'cause
So Far Gone.
those are like the top of the
J.
top.
Cole,
It's
Friday
crazy 'cause
Night
the only reason why I
Lights.
hope Fab's a little different
My
is Fab's
mixtape
from
in
a different
2000.
era. Like
Okay,
Fab just turned 40.
Oh,
He's not
so-
young.
I know, so-
he's from that album era.
I know.
still.
Listen, man.
Tell 'em, Brixx.
I love all these old rappers, right? So let's just take them out of it. When you talk about 10, because you off top gonna say stuff
Well,
like.
Fab's an old rapper. That's my point. Fab's an old rapper.
I'm
So
talking
let's
about
get to- let's
88,
talk about
89,
Lord.
I'm talking about
Oh.
LL Cool J.
Okay.
Like you gonna put LL there, but what you knocking from LL?
I listen to
Okay,
LL
so
yesterday.
I was
let's
listening
I
to
listen to
Bad Working.
let's
Out.
move. Let's move. Let's move
I
I
forward.
listen to Mr. Smith.
Let's move forward.
shit.
As a lyricist,
I don't think I've ever heard Mr.
as a lyricist, even if you take off that branch, as a lyricist, Fab ain't touching a lot of cats lyrically from his era.
I can like see who do you
I mean,
mean?
that's tough.
So we can start talking about like
because he just kind of watched Jada.
okay, that's
did.
cool, but he ain't watching Banks or Jay or
Why
Nas
can't
or
he?
M or Big Pun or consistently
I've
watch any of those
heard-
guys.
Like what I'm saying is like if you-
consistently, is he better?
in that space, especially on a record like that,
No,
Fab
I'm
getting
talking
bitches
about,
with everybody.
I'm talking about his
pause.
resume, not like just one verse.
You talking
Fab can
about-
do
you
a
talking
verse.
about- so you talking about
is
resume.
he better?
Now,
Is
there's
he
there-
better
there's something-
over a long period of time
there's something
lyrically?
there's something else that's to be said to that. The reason why you put Jay-Z ahead of them is because you're able to be that good lyrically and make good songs at the
No,
same time.
I'm just talking about lyrics. I just said
I mean,
I'm talking
I
about
know,
only
so
bar for bar.
Yeah, that's why he's saying bar for bar
If
is
you're
not
just
wild.
talking bar
Yeah.
for bar, Fab can rap with anybody who has.
I
ever
agree with
rapped.
that, 'cause
for a small period of time. Not bar for bar. Let's take Fab's top 40 verses and just like no, like bar for bar. Jay-Z at his best is a lot better than Fabulous at his best,
I wouldn't say that.
and Fabulous at his worst is a lot worse than Jay-Z at his worst.
I wouldn't say that.
I agree.
Jay-Z's had some worse.
He had a couple bar. No, Jay-Z
It wasn't
had
even
some
that.
worse
I'm
with some
tell- I'm-
concepts.
I'm-
Fab-
Jay hasn't had those kind of lows in a long time.
Yeah,
I'm telling you to
Yeah, it's been a while.
even
Kingdom
listen,
Come.
man.
Yeah.
Listen, man. Even
but even
like,
Kingdom Come, he got a couple bars.
No, he
like
said
that.
those kind of lows.
Listen to me,
Yeah,
Jay
that's what I'm
Z.
saying.
Like if you say like a high for Jay Z, right? Like he's blacking out lyrically. What are you talking about?
What more can I say?
That's not like
third
Fab-
verse on Smile.
So what more can I say? Fab is doing that.
Fab could do that. He
But
could.
but the difference is you don't look at Fab that way. So
What are you talking about?
You don't look.
I think Fab could do that.
Listen, man.
Caliber of rap,
Jay Z
you?
says something. Yes.
What more can I say?
Yes,
Yeah.
just rapping. Jay Z says something very arrogant, and you believe it more, so it's better. That's just the
But
truth.
this-
If,
but this one-
if,
this
if,
one-
if you
this
talk
one
about
I
Drug
guess
Dealers
working-
Anonymous, like Fab ain't
You
consistent.
said Drug Dealers Anonymous?
Yeah.
I thought Pusha T came a little hard.
He did.
Whoa.
I don't think so.
He was
Holy
dope.
shit, y'all both serious?
I remember Shannus saying
I
that,
said that,
thinking he
I
was
said that when it
crazy.
first came out.
Yeah.
Push
Yeah,
T
that's
verse
the
was
one
crazy.
I mean, but
It
I like the song a lot, both of
way.
the verses, but I think
No
Push's
way.
verse was
Nah,
more.
But
Jay's
this,
verse
but
was
this, this is where I,
mean, but
get your premise.
Pushes was cool.
This is why this thing is murky for me.
Somebody else, you ain't
because-
think
Pusha
that
cool,
good?
man. Shout out to Pusha.
Listen, so Sci-Hi's album just came out, right?
So and I've been telling.
Right,
Go
I
ahead.
agree.
Whatever.
You
Go ahead. Bar for
I
bar.
agree. You
did.
Sci-Hi the
You
Prince.
did. Absolutely. That nigga is insane with it, right?
Yes. He a
But
work Fab too.
Is he better? Okay, so you can name any, whoever, great rapper. He can rap good as them, but is he better?
And then what are we talking about? You
No,
saying
we
Sci-Hi?
was
You guys
talking
talking about
about
Sci-Hi?
Right. What if somebody
So-
was like Sci-Hi on
Listen,
about
listen,
top 10?
listen.
Is that nigga better than Kendrick?
Listen.
He might get in front of
Listen.
Kendrick or Lamar right now and out rap Kendrick. Can
Listen.
he fuck with Kendrick though?
Listen, no,
Probably won't do that.
didn't I just say that?
Yeah, that's the same
I
point he
just
made. He said
said
that. He
the reason why you
conceded that.
put him ahead is
Because
because
of the project and the
the
overall.
project that you put. But then you talk about
But that's-
Sci-Hi, you got to give Sci-Hi a lot of credit for these Kanye projects.
But that's why
it's
Oh,
weird.
but you trying to mess up the back, Kanye. Look, we didn't say that
But
here.
that's why
You wanna sponsor us? We
The
here.
top 10 thing, like what?
No, listen. All
He's just talking about bars, right?
I was saying as a rapper.
But he's
not
Listen,
even top
if you
10
talk
rap,
about,
though.
I would
Now
not
Manny's in the
put
top 10.
Fabulous in a.
And now Manny's in the top 10.
Well, and do you think Fab is nicer than Ti?
Yes, but
He's
not.
not.
I mean, they like the same though.
And that's a lot
But-
closer.
But even with them being that, there's only like a few people who lyrically I've put like in this other room, like can't nobody come in there. And it ain't T.I. and Fab.
Does
or-
Fabulous rap better than J. Cole?
I like him a lot
That's
better
a
than
good
J.
one.
Cole.
I like
A lot
Fabulous.
better than J.
I
Cole?
like Fabulous a lot more than J. Cole.
I just like his music better. I just like.
But
his
we've been
music
doing bar for bars because we gonna put
I
Jay
know.
Z's music next to
That's a
Fab
great
music.
comparison.
I know, and this is what I'm saying about J. Cole. I never rewound him.
Yeah, because we got streaming now. You just press
No.
the back button. It's good. What you mean you gotta rewind? We
I
gotta,
don't never
we
press.
gotta do that no more.
I don't never press rewind. Like, hold on, what did you just say? I'll be like,
You probably
this-
listen to him enough.
This is what I do to J. Cole. I'll be like, yeah, I feel him. Like it's that. I'll be like, yeah, I
You,
feel him.
you rewind Fab?
Yes, Fab say some lines that you rewind.
Yeah, Fab.
Like Fab, like that's what
Because
Fab
Fab
does.
was
though.
really like the. He really was like the.
like
PLK
Fab does
first.
that. Like
But this is what I'm saying, and this is what when you do your Fab research and you go through all those albums prior to the Soul Tape, you find that, and I understand it was a different era, but a lot of those bars were really, really
everybody was.
So who do we?
No, they were not.
Man, I'm telling you, go listen to that era and listen to Jay-Z saying you got big guns that go that. Where your niggas at? Like niggas rap like that back then.
So who do we?
Nobody was good.
So who do we
compared
put?
to what's
Who
going
do we
on
put
now?
in this vault of?
For
we
me,
can't talk about him.
For me, like the best lyricists to me, Rakim, Nas, Biggie, Andre,
Kendrick Lamar, and Andre could be touched because
You put in? Did you say Eminem?
Eminem,
Pun. You usually put Pun.
Pun.
Elizabeth Banks.
You have to put Banks Lance. You told me before he raps as good as Nas.
Yeah, Banks is outstanding. But
Yeah, I mean, but I'm trying to think of something because I do think Banks is up there.
So let's leave it at that.
Because I'm trying to different because there's
Leave it
certain,
to somebody else to challenge us. We gonna put on for Banks right now. Leave it to somebody else to
Okay,
challenge us.
I would throw Banks in there.
Thank you.
Sci-Hi, Kendrick,
Offset.
Whoa.
West Side Gun. but even some
Royce.
Royce.
Joe Buttons is. Will
I wouldn't
definitely-
put Joe there.
That's
I
what I'm saying. But
I
see,
wouldn't
now-
put Joe.
Joe is
Joe's crazy. Now,
Nah,
Joe,
'cause
I
that's-
put Joe with like Kiss and.
That's what I'm
Fab.
saying. That's
No,
why.
I
That's
think
why.
he's better
that's-
than both of them.
that's
I mean,
why-
I think he could.
What about
be.
Beans?
But yeah, but
I would put him there, too.
Nah,
Yeah,
see, now
he
this
could
room,
be in that
this
group.
room was getting too crowded.
Yeah, I agree.
Listen,
I don't even think Sci-Hi got enough bars. Like
Yeah.
he hasn't rapped enough
it's
bars.
tough.
but listen, this room was getting too crowded.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
because honestly, with what I'm talking about as far as
Lupe is in there.
Lupe is absolutely.
for what
in
I'm
there.
talking about,
And Common low key.
for
in
what I'm
there.
talking about, Banks got to go.
Lupe's in there, right?
He said Lil Wayne like rap better than Lupe. Both of them did, so I don't know if he's in there.
Look, that's what I'm saying.
Say
Lil
it
Wayne,
again.
Banks.
Said
Yeah,
Lil
okay,
Wayne
let
rap
me
better
start
than
over.
Lupe
Let me start
Fiasco.
over. This might not be entertaining to y'all, but listen.
Fuck y'all. We do this for us.
All right, Nas,
One.
Biggie,
Yes.
Rakim, Cool G Rap,
Eminem.
Eminem, Andre,
Pun.
Pun, Redman.
Lupe. You don't think Lupe should be in there?
Redman?
Redman?
Redman's better than Ghost?
No, see, I think Red's better than Ghost lyrically, but no,
shit.
Redman to me is like if Redman's in there, then Face Mob's
And
in
Jay
there.
Z in there. If
Redman opens the floodgates.
How
Yes,
much better is
he
Redman
does.
than Meth?
Absolutely.
You said what now?
How much is Redman better
Redman's
than Meth?
nicer with words than Meth.
Yes. Yeah.
But
And-
is he
and-
better
and-
than Shaq?
he's
I don't
not
know.
better than
You better
I
than
don't
Ray?
know.
Yeah.
I know, but see,
I like
Redman,
Ray way more.
Redman opens the floodgates.
I don't-
You
nah.
can't be in
no,
there.
Redman.
He opens the floodgates.
Redman's not better than Ghost.
Because this is what I'm
Redman's
saying.
not
Red is
better than
great, though. Red's great.
Red's not better than Kendrick.
Because this is what I'm
He's
saying.
not better than
Yes,
Kendrick.
he
It
don't-
has
Red
to be
opens
better
the
than
floodgates.
Kendrick.
I mean, Kendrick can come. I mean, it's just getting
Oh.
crowded. But
Because rap is
But
rap
there
is
is a lot.
rap is
it is a lot. But
Yeah.
what I'm saying is because what I'm trying to think about are
Black Thought. Red is not nicer than
I
Black
forgot about
Thought.
Black Thought. Black Thought.
And you just don't like Lupe Fiasco music or something, because Lupe should have been in there 4 people ago.
No,
He
I mean
is
Lupe
crazy.
can be in
We
there.
can't do 10 without Lupe.
Not
This-
even close.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Because there's a lot of underground rappers I'm not talking about.
But Lupe's not underground, so put him in there.
He on the cuffs.
Lupe?
He be doing this.
No, Lupe
in and out the
had.
underground.
He was 2005. He was like a classic dream.
He did.
Daydream
but
one
this,
like.
But this is what I'm saying.
Tech Nine.
See, that's what I'm saying. Tech Nine, somebody else like that. But what I'm saying is, I'm trying to think of rappers who put it that much lyricism in projects that equaled that too.
Right.
Like Redman came
And-
out the gates with 3 classic
Three.
hip hop albums. Like 3 classic rap albums and rapping his ass off. You know what I mean? Rakim kind of taught everybody how to rap like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you talking about Nas, who, when they say like, I don't know if somebody said it, but there's something about the evolution of man.
Yeah.
You do like a hip hop chart, like
said-
Nas was like the grown.
Yeah.
He said, I said it wasn't you.
That's hilarious.
It was like Michael Eric. No, I almost said
Nice.
Michael Clark Duncan. Nigga. it was on Green Mile.
There's a point where shit stopped being this, and Nas was with that fork.
Yeah, because so that I'm talking about them, and then there's another group of people who was like, that's what I'm talking about.
And at the end of the day, that's why I say it's crazy to talk Fab top 10 with anything because he's not top 10 as an overall artist or just as a lyrical spitter. So how could you ever maintain a top 10?
But he's done both of them.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But how could you ever mention how could you ever mention the 40, 50 guys we talking about? And on this side, you got like 30 people with better musical careers. And then over here, you got a whole people over here that just rap better in general. Like you talk about the Pun, the Lupe, the Red.
First off,
where is he ever compiled top 10 at?
Them rapping better is opinion. Like, that is opinion.
That's what we're here for.
No, I know, but
opinionated media. What are you talking about? We here, baby. What you want? Facts. We not for that.
Like I feel a way about Big Pun, right?
Right.
And
for some reason, I mean,
I'm not saying that's a fact. Pun just had a crazy style and a crazy flow,
right?
But he also had an album.
See, I feel like that about Ghost.
I mean, that's fine.
And Pun's a little different. Ghost, I get why people wouldn't include Ghost. Because his style is so crazy.
Some of it's not tangible.
Right, and that's the
thing.
thing.
So you go, this nigga just saying anything.
Besides Charlamagne says Ghost is the greatest rapper of all time. But Ghost at his best, to me, is as good as a lot of niggas.
Yeah,
but it's not as...
That's an opinion.
Yeah.
I'm saying, so the only reason I brought up them old rappers
is to show Fabulous is overrated, like I begin this whole
Big
segment.
Big L. Fab better than Big L?
No.
Nobody is. But listen.
So Fab has to be overrated.
Listen,
he's not nicer than AZ.
And mind you, this wasn't based on you.
I was asking about that, Trevor. Hold on, Shannus. So did y'all watch Steve Stout on...
No, I didn't watch it yet on his Drink Champs.
On Drink Champs?
Nah.
He said AZ wasn't that nice.
Really?
In so many words. This is what he said. I don't want to...
No, he said AZ worked hard, but he wasn't that good. Yeah, I watched all 32 hours.
He said if you go back and listen to AZ, he wasn't that ill.
I was just listening to AZ Addict.
I was like, fuck nah. Because even if you listen to, like, I don't even love that. What's the one that you love?
What AZ Addict?
AZ Addict.
Yeah.
You listen to AZ Addict, I'm like, that's the first thing that came to my head. I'm like, AZ Addict, he was still nice as fuck.
That's crazy.
But this is okay. Yeah.
Sugar Hill, get the fuck out of here.
But people do name the same thing when they say AZ. They say Sugar Hill and they say the Nas verse.
The song with Nas.
But AZ Addict is crazy.
AZ Addict.
But it was kind of when he was already.
AZ Addict is cool. Like it's a good album. Like we're not going to do a lot.
Nine Lives was dope.
We're not gonna do a lot with that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, man, it's cool.
Shout out to AZ, nigga. I'm gonna hold you down.
The whole album was great. Lyrically, AZ didn't fall off.
AZ,
I like AZ. AZ is messed up, and AZ is like Memphis Bleak. It's not a lot of difference between Jay and Nas.
AZ's a way better rapper.
I'm not saying. I'm just talking about the situation.
I'm
talking about Jay and Nas and AZ, and it's like he kind of Bleak, like, and it's like weird. Because Bleak ain't as bad as people say.
No, Bleak is good.
But it's fun for the punchlines.
It is.
It's hilarious. Bleak was a good rapper.
But only reason I was bringing up these older rappers when I was saying the top 10 thing, right? Because when people say the top 10 rappers, they include these people that they feel like they're supposed to include. That's just what it is. So people say, yeah, I mean, you gotta say Rakim, and it's not that he's not. You gotta say KRS-One. I mean, you can't have a top 10 if you don't got Scarface in it. And then if you
shout out to Face Mob.
And then if you go listen to this stuff, and then you might be like, yeah, man, this just wasn't my time. Like I hear it, but it's like, nah.
That's what I do with Fabulous.
So I'm saying that because. So if you say top 10 and you put 5 people in from the jump that you feel like you're supposed to have because they came before your time, then you got 5 people left, and it's like, well, no. But so I see why somebody who grew up in Fabulous's era will say he's the top 10 rapper of all time.
But I don't. Based on the fact that a lot of people keep citing the soul tapes.
But I don't want to cut you off, but I'm about to.
No problem.
So when Fab came out, from now, give me 10 rappers that you can't put him in because
that would be hard.
You talk. See now, what are we talking about? Overall career?
Yep.
It's from then to now. So Eminem.
Yep. Okay.
50 Cent.
Okay.
Are you already questioning that? You look like you're about to Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
Drake. See, I would not say DMX, so I'm not gonna say him, but some people would.
I asked you.
Okay, good. That started in 2000.
Well,
no, because he's on 3 right now.
I'm on 4.
That's not. Yeah,
you said M. 50. Kendrick. Drake.
We're talking careers.
Yeah.
And you don't
Lupe Fiasco.
Okay.
Common.
So you're already getting sketchy.
Common. Okay. We talking about 2 classics. We talking about people who produce.
That's fine.
Hold on, I'm explaining the Trev because we talk about Lupe. I don't like. I'm talking Lupe Fiasco.
Like
Lupe Fiasco is a wordsmith who in his first 2 albums had what some people consider 2 classics. Fabulous doesn't have one official classic outside of a mixtape.
Okay.
But he has a lot more commercial success.
That's fine, but I'm talking about
Yeah,
lyrics
that's my man.
and the albums, right?
You ain't said Jay-Z or Nas yet.
I haven't, exactly. I'm
Okay.
sandbagging. Exactly. So I got,
Okay.
and then I got Common who had B and
Okay.
Fighting
So you
Forever.
got 6.
And exactly.
Okay.
Then you got Jay.
Okay.
Then you got Nas.
Okay.
Right? Then you could have, I'm not going to use, nope, that's too old.
Kanye.
You got Ye.
All right.
You don't want, we can take Ye out. You want to do the, because we could take Drake out too. What you want to do?
I don't know. However you
Okay.
feel about that.
I would take Game before I take Fabulous.
That's a good one.
I mean, so that's 10.
Did
And
you even say Tip?
I didn't say T.I. because that's one
Okay.
of my, because this might say something, I don't
No,
punch nobody
no.
on camera if I say
So
Tip.
look, so you just,
I got a Game out there. I think 1992 is Game's second best album.
Okay.
What? Is what?
His second best album.
Documentary 2?
Nah.
You said 1992. And
That
that's
shit.
not
Oh, 1992
It's
is
crazy.
dope. He
That
stayed
shit
on there.
crazy.
We talk about,
That's Game's second best album.
and
Yeah,
so,
that album is not.
and at
I
the end
like,
of
I
that-
like Doctor's Advocate. I think Doctor's Advocate tells
That
us.
was, I had that up there for a long time.
And
That shit's not-
mind you,
1992 is
talking
crazy.
to when Fab came out, and I don't want you answering for a lot of people that I see on the internet, because they put him like next to Pac, Big, and all time, and I'm like, so that's not including Snoop and Cube and all these other guys and Pac and Big. They put him in that. So
I
I'm
don't think
saying
people know how crazy a top 10 is.
exactly. And so when you talk about or your boy Andre 3000, so to have him in
I
the
say
top
Outkast
10,
most of the time.
no, you don't. But to say top 10 for what people say is not you.
Disrespecting X. Like,
Not you.
honest.
That's a whole nother episode.
Yeah, why
'cause
don't you fuck with X?
DMX is not a good rapper, and the music didn't age well. Like lyrically, DMX is not good at all. Like not good. And I'm not even gonna give him like he cool. He's not good. The bars are not good. And then the music was cool at a time, and it didn't age well. Like you can't give me no rhymes.
I do agree it didn't age well.
I don't
It
agree.
didn't age
But
good.
you said,
And that's
you,
fine.
but you
I
don't
like-
even like It's Dark in Hell is high. I don't know how that doesn't age well.
Because the lyrics were not good at all, and the music didn't age
So
well.
Let Me Fly, you just don't feel nothing. You just hear that and you just...
Were the lyrics ever good in any DMX albums?
That nigga nice. Shout out to X.
Because he's another overrated one. You bring up DMX in a New York music group and they talk about he's a lyricist. Don't put him next to the rest of them dudes. DMX spit bars. He did not.
So let me
DMX
ask
lyrics
you a
were
question.
If he has
were
a layup
super
there, he was
subpar.
great in a battle.
So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a
I
question.
beat Jay in the battle one
Let
time.
me ask you a question.
It depends.
Just
talk to
I heard
me.
Let me ask you a question.
Talk to me.
For understanding,
Yes.
because this is what you just said.
Right.
Game is better than E40.
First of all, we are in a very regional show right now. There is nobody on that list better than E40. I like
I'm
my
asking
local fan base here.
No, I'm asking you a question. Is
Well-
Game better than E40?
I have a personal. E40 has a special place in my heart because I
What do
grew
you-
up on
what-
40.
what do you think Fab
Big
got these
ballin' with
niggas
my
on that you talking
homies.
What do you think Fab has in their heart that you talking
Right.
about?
Right, I understand that.
Yeah.
But have you ever
If
seen?
you're 33 from New York City...
You just said I don't understand how
That-
somebody got Fab in their thing. That was
Have
the
you?
point.
But have you ever seen me put E40 in my top 10?
You should.
No, I didn't ask you. Should I? Have you seen me do it?
I don't know.
So don't tell me how
No,
I
I don't
relate
know.
to
I-
that.
I-
Well, he
pay
just did it.
Have you? No, but have you ever
Huh?
seen me?
He
Well,
did a 10 and then put it
He
in
put
there,
a top 10 of people that he'd rather listen to than Fabulous.
No, I didn't because I could. It would have been another. No, it's actually not that. And But like I said,
I'm
so
so-
you hate Beans?
So I'm asking.
Fab.
Nah, look.
see how we turn
listen,
into
nah,
hating Fab.
listen.
You don't
See how we
look, nah,
I just got to tell you how good the Fab. You just said
Don't
on
let him do
camera.
that to you.
I just
Don't
told
let
you
him
how
do that
good
to
Fab
Look,
was.
scratch all of that
Why
out.
I hate Beans?
Scratch,
Besides the fact that he
scratch all of that out.
Talk to me.
Do you think the Game has a better music catalog than E40?
On record, officially,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Aside from one of my favorite albums, well, two of my favorite albums, A Hall of Game and In a Major Way are two of my favorite albums. I really like.
In a Major Way was the first rap album I ever heard before.
It's probably up there with me. Well, I would say, yeah, it probably is up there after what The Chronic, because I heard part of The Chronic. But In a Major Way is probably one of the first
Speak
ones
of Me
I
is the
studied.
first rap I ever like memorized, like knew all the words to.
Mine was Jigga What Jigga.
And then my uncle had this girl come over, and then I was like,
Hey,
I
hey.
said, you want to see something? I be more hip than hippopotamus because I hear like a neurologist. She was like, oh, you so cute.
now, let me be fair. In hindsight, those questions are tough. Growing up, when I went to the East Coast of college, I was telling people E40 was a top 5 rapper. When I went there, because I grew up on that.
Because you can make a real life case for that, and it's not crazy at all.
Well,
Especially regional.
It's tough because E40 has never sold a lot of records outside of his region.
He's not. In the
Like,
big
I mean, like if you look at E40's record sales, like 90% of them will come from the San Francisco Bay Area.
It goes from here north and it stops at Kansas City.
That's fine.
Well, not even, but I'm saying not even that. Like the
No,
bulk of
40
those.
get love in the South.
That's
No,
fine.
but this
I
what I'm
mean,
telling you. Like talking about he getting love, 90%
But that's
of
not
it is
just, but that's
coming
not just
from.
him. I mean, you can go to every region and do the same thing.
I mean, because we talking about
Yeah.
Scarface.
like nobody out here wants to fucking hear Nori.
We talking
like,
about
but niggas in New York might love
about
Nori.
Scarface.
Right. That's
feel what I'm
different though.
saying?
Yeah.
But that's different though. Like you guys don't understand this. E40 has like a couple albums that did okay, like Gold.
No, he has platinum. I think
Which
he has
one?
2 platinum.
Which one? No, he
I
does
don't
not.
remember.
You know,
Trust-
check that.
trust
you know,
me.
you know what the,
Fact check.
you know what
Trust
the
me.
difference is with 40 and the reason why he doesn't get that same because, like for instance, like Too Short had songs with Big, had songs with Jay, shit like that. 40 never had songs.
Pac.
Tied up big.
He had Pac on In a Major Way. A couple songs with Pac.
No, but even still, that was 95. Pac wasn't Pac in 95. It was in
1995?
In a
Pac
major
wasn't-
way.
Yeah.
What I'm saying, no. What I'm saying is but even
Yeah,
Pac.
he was
No.
definitely
What I'm saying is Pac.
No, I get what you're saying,
Pac
but he
was
did
still-
have- he did
Pac
have
was
the
super
clips.
regional because the beef, like it was.
Yeah, no, I get what
it
you're
was
saying, but
regional.
he did. I mean,
there were certain people
40,
that
40's done music with a lot of people.
And he had
No, he
Fabulous
had,
at the time.
right.
Like 40
Right,
is
but that
well
was
connected.
way after.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. That was 2002.
But that's what I'm saying. 40
I mean,
when the
that
hyphy
proves more of a
movement
point.
came, when the hyphy movement came up,
Other more people don't accept, but what everybody.
I mean, we could just be honest to
Yeah.
why they don't accept it. There is a bias
I
with the
of
West
somebody-
Coast.
I think
in
of
general.
somebody absolutely, but I think of somebody like Jay or not somebody still next to somebody like 40, people will be more receptive of him. And his style is hard to take in.
Yeah, I mean,
If
even
you're not from out here.
though people take it, it's so hard to take in. People take it.
Not to the extent
Pause.
that people might feel like they should.
all right.
I mean,
So-
we can all think like 40 has. Maybe we did an argument that 40 could be top 10, but it's gonna be hard outside of Northern California to sell that to people.
And this is what I'm
Anywhere
saying.
in the country.
Even when you talk about what Juvenile did, with Scarface, all these regional people, it wasn't as heavy in their area. Like 40 doesn't sell many records at all outside of Northern California. Even though he may have a small fan base in Kansas City or LA, we talk about like 90 to 95% of your records are being sold here. That's
Right.
different
Seattle.
than
I
anybody
mean,
else.
he never really went on a major label. I mean, there's reasons.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
stuff,
That's what I'm saying. But that's
Jive
all
wasn't
goes.
So
Right.
in a major way, the Hall of Game, in a
You know it's
major
on the
way.
TV right
was
there,
platinum,
right?
yeah, we pulled it up.
You know it's on the TV.
And the rest
right
were
there,
gold. One
Oh,
platinum
I'm
and a
looking
couple
on my
golds.
cracked screen. Fuck y'all.
yeah.
I don't need that.
Them shattered plaques. Was what I'm
So
saying.
we got one platinum.
Like, it's gonna be
Yeah,
hard.
that's it.
Even like we talking about Cool G Rap, it's gonna be hard to tell somebody from you know what I mean.
Right.
But what I'm
I'm mad I did all that fucking research.
But what I'm saying, look,
We said it.
what I'm saying
Oh,
is,
man.
I say
I
Cool
thought it
G
was
Rap
cool. I
is
thought
a
it was about
top
to
10
push
rapper,
some shit.
and nobody hell yeah, Cool G Rap.
Yeah.
You
So
say
can we-
E40, and it's a bunch of questions.
Well, there's always
'cause it's
East Coast
different.
bias. There's
And-
always East Coast bias. That's just what it is.
Yeah, and at the same time,
And
E40
E40 still's making relevant music now.
It should be trash lightweight now, but.
Oh. All right, so on to
That's
our game
crazy.
4.
E40 ain't
Good
made
night.
tight shit in a while. Y'all like E40 shit? Recent shit?
I mean, Choices was one of the biggest songs.
I don't like that song. Yeah. No, that shit whack. Yeah. No.
The views expressed here.
By
Was that dope?
by ticket
That song?
was
Yeah.
Even when I listened to that, when I
like
listened to that
40.
album, the night it came
Yes
out,
and no ain't
and that
good.
song came out, I was like, oh shit, like that's.
Yes and no.
and when you hear E40, when you hear me mention my top 10 favorite rappers, E40
I
is
really
always in
fuck
there.
with 40. 40's
But I
in my
understand
top
the-
20. He ain't, but I just have to say.
He's in my
that.
top 10 favorite rappers.
He's like 40. I love 40 though. 40, that's what we're talking about. Like it's hella hard. Like niggas say top 20. Like that's just crazy.
get it. I
so
know.
But E40's in my top 40.
But hold on.
And that's
So-
great.
so what I'm saying is-
Seriously, but I don't like yes.
It
no.
sounded like you tried to justify.
That
what
nigga
you-
gonna tie me up like he did Biggie. Shit.
Yeah,
Y'all
Paul.
niggas know 40.
You
fuck with that
did
shit.
you were
Chill
kind of
out.
justifying people from New York doing that. 4 people here from Sacramento who every time we in like a major group or on TV we talk about who's your top 10, we can stay away from regional bias. So don't tell me why they have to put Fab in top 10 because they from that era from New York when we can not see putting 40 or Short always in our top 10 if we don't feel that way.
They don't listen to E40 and Too Short like that.
Who?
That's on them.
E40 and Too Short like that. I mean, no, that's what I'm saying. Like you're saying, because he said 4 people from Sacramento, and I don't listen to like a
What does
ton
it
of
mean
music.
like that? I mean, what does that mean?
Okay,
Like
so
stuff
we need,
like
to, we, need to, we need to wrap this
what's
up.
that song called? Yes, no. Like that. That's what I mean. Nigga. What's that song
Now
called?
that's-
Yes, no. Like I don't like yes,
Now
no.
that's because of that's new shit.
I didn't know that you liked E40. I mean, I didn't know that. I just thought you
You
had
are
respect
putting
for
him
him.
on.
Like,
He does not. He said he loved 40. Leave it at that.
I know.
He ain't heard it in a major way.
Oh, have you heard it in a major way?
No.
And then, yeah, absolutely.
You have not heard it in a major way, bro.
What's your favorite 3 songs? Give a nigga 3, he lost. He gonna say "Sprinkle Me" and
Sprinkle me on there. I fuck.
he lost. He lost, baby. You back him in
That's why.
you back him in a corner, baby.
I ain't get I like 40, man. 40 dope.
Yeah, man, you got
It's
respect.
cool.
You respect the OG, man. I get it. Like you don't want to hear his music.
Who do you think is better, E40 or Sway Lee?
Nobody better than Sway Lee.
I like what's on that record? You tell me what's on the record.
What? Like the bubble?
Okay, keep going, yo.
That's
Dustin and Disgusted.
Dustin and Disgusted.
Okay.
Dustin and Disgusted had.
You got a game
had
4?
Oh my goodness, Dustin is don't man. We talking about
This is gonna turn into Friday.
this. Is
The movie.
I've never seen Friday. Never mind. Go ahead.
That's hilarious.
I don't know. It.
Went over his head. So now that we're the only people
Friday
listening
shit.
to,
Not seeing Friday.
not seeing when he.
I
didn't
know
see
he
Friday.
said that. I thought that's what he said. He's gonna turn into Friday.
Yeah.
That's what I thought he was saying.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's what you meant, right?
Yeah.
That's not.
I like 40. I like 40.
It sounds like an Aries Spears setup. I like hip hop.
40 dope.
You know what'd be dope if Snoop Dogg.
40's like a playlist, nigga.
Dang,
For me.
this is tough.
That's fine. You get the 4 songs you rock with.
No, like 7.
You know he got 36 albums.
Do you know
That's part of the problem. No,
He started that shit Chris Brown
Yeah,
doing
absolutely.
now.
Nah, you know what?
He had 2 different albums with 40.
The last
40
time
plus
got 3.
records.
The last time got 3.
It was a triple disc.
Oh yeah, I like my ghetto report card.
My good report card was good.
Nigga, I like 40 raw. I really do like E40.
No, you
I
do
believe
because you're
that.
trying to stay safe in these streets.
Nah,
Facts, but I do like them too. I really do fuck with 40.
The other day I was listening to the Federation. Federation was underrated. I like the Federation.
I think you listen to E40 about as much as I listen to 8 Ball and MJG.
You.
What's that, like once every 3 or 4 months?
Nah, I heard it and was like, yeah, I get it.
And then that was it.
And then you might have grabbed a few songs and
On the
then it was
way.
like, I don't want to like dive all in this catalog. Like I heard it, I'm cool. Like
That
it's,
sounds about right.
I like it.
Shout out
I
to
get
40
it.
though. This nigga gonna have me tied up in the basement.
Respect.
This is it.
Shout out to Orange Mountain of
Ball
Vallejo.
and G.
Trevor would never go to the outlets in Vallejo.
Nah, because I like 40. I mean, niggas could act like I could just fake some shit and just start naming. But I do like 40.
Tell me when to go is my
Yeah, I like that. I like that we be the rap. Well, I like that sample. That shit hot.
If 40 was
Yeah, right. But that's not Tribe. That's what's the Far Side.
if 40 was from Memphis, would you still rock with him?
Nah, I mean, I don't know if the music would ever got to me because I really do like 40. Like once again, 40's hella much to take in.
Pause.
With the unique ass rhyme scheme.
Absolutely.
It's a lot.
It is.
So if you missed it,
That's why I don't mind people missing it on
if you miss it,
So
like
look, we gotta do a game 4.
Let's do it.
top 4 E40.
That's not gonna last.
Oh, nigga.
That's not gonna last very long.
I hope I don't go back. That nigga 40 got caught.
That sounds like something Chip listened to in the garage.
Absolutely.
Who's your game 4 favorite rappers? Not necessarily best, but who's your favorite?
All right, let's do it.
Only 4?
That's almost impossible.
That's the name of the show.
I got to include 40 at this
We
point.
need to take
That was game 26.
Jay-Z, Lloyd Banks, Kendrick Lamar.
You asked
Eminem.
Siri?
Let's go off the beaten path a little bit. We all know everybody's favorite. Like some of your favorites who are not. Nas my favorite and the best to me. So
Yeah.
Lloyd Banks, Joe Buttons.
Those are
go.
good too.
Who else is really up there? J. Cole, it's my dude,
Lupe.
and Lupe Fiasco. Boom.
Definitely AZ. Definitely.
Me and Steve Stout thing.
Definitely AZ. 40. Nah, AZ. Scarface. Will Scarface count?
Yeah.
Scarface and everybody top 10.
I know, but I think people just be putting them there.
I gotta take out somebody.
Like,
T.I.
seriously.
I was
You
listening
know-
to Scarface.
Well, and at a point we talking about because these lists been going on since like early '90s. So at a point you get aged out. Like 90,
That's true.
97.
Like,
yeah.
I listen. You know, it's funny. I listen to the Ghetto Boys more than I listen to just Scarface.
Oh,
And one thing I took from that, like 21 Savage, niggas like that are like the hard rappers now. Like you listen to like Willie D,
Yeah.
and niggas like that. Rap is so fucking soft compared, like, and not even to like even compared to like 90s niggas. Like, listen to Willie D and MC Ren, like niggas like that. Like,
Willie
that
D's-
shit would not even move today.
You
Like,
know Willie
that's-
D's background?
Wasn't there like a boxer or
He was
some
a
shit?
boxer,
Yeah.
then went to the pen for armed
Yeah.
robbery or something. Willie D's a crazy. Even
Like the
if you-
shit he talk, like them niggas talk about shit like in the pen, like having to watch niggas draws and shit. Like shit
It-
that's like so.
That sounds fun.
Like
If you
that
listen
niggas
to-
don't even
If you go watch Willie D talk now, he'll be joking and not laughing, smiling.
Right.
Like he's still
Facts.
thinking it might happen. Like
Yeah.
right now, Willie D's a crazy person.
Yeah.
Scarface, crazy person too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scarface.
But so now that you think of that, like those.
So you got AZ. Who else you
Young
say?
Buck. I swear to any. This
My bad, I didn't mean
I
that.
swear,
Mark
young,
too.
nah.
This becoming a thing. This is disturbing.
Buck got 2 dope ass
Yeah.
records, like on everything.
dude.
He got 2 albums better than Banks.
Whatever. Yeah, listen.
Right now, Buck the World.
Buck the World is
Right
Buck
now.
the World in
None of them are better.
Welcome to Cashville.
None
That
of
ain't that don't go with none of Banks shit.
It's not.
I'm gonna just say
Back
this.
in the height of the unit, that's a fact.
Niggas is
I'm
tripping.
gonna just say this.
We had this
I'ma
argument
just
when it
say
came
this.
out.
Just go listen now.
I know. I listened to those albums.
Now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. You want to start a podcast?
Nah,
Well, no, I listen to Banks shit. Bro. I've been going back and listening.
Right
to
now,
Buck
boy, is
Exactly.
not even listening to a bull besides the first.
It's not.
couple
But have you heard
songs.
Hunger for More
First
2?
couple songs.
Have you heard Hunger for More 2?
Not recently.
You need because Hunger
No,
for More
that-
1 and 2.
But that was.
will
But we're talking
smash
about like
it.
the G Unit height.
Young Buck is dope as fuck.
Banks
Young Buck
albums.
is
He said
tripping.
better than any of Banks'
Bucks.
albums, though. He said any of them.
Oh, well, you going.
But here's what I'll say.
Young Buck dope.
I listened
You
to.
don't think Young Buck's dope?
No,
I think-
I listened to Beg for Mercy about 10 days ago, and every time I listen to it, I'm like, I'm really mad how much Young Buck messed with these songs. Because Banking 50 was flawless on every song, and I hated all of Young Buck's verses except
I didn't
2.
hate him, but he
except
was.
2.
Well, he had a
He
song-
messed
Now
up.
you know
90%
what?
of
On
the
those
songs, bro.
albums,
Well, he had a
He
sombrero
didn't
on the
fit.
cover.
yeah, exactly.
didn't
On those
fit.
albums, I agree with you though because
Because
the
he's
fit
not
wasn't
good.
there. No,
He
no,
didn't-
no.
He's
The
not
fit
good.
wasn't there.
He didn't fit.
He's
I
not
was
good.
waiting
true.
for Yayo. But
And
That might be 4.
And Game wouldn't have been a fit, but it would have been a lot better.
I'll be honest. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
That's 3, and then
Buck before T.I.
and then
You're a
like I think
disgrace.
T.I.'s like the dopest nigga ever.
Ever.
So, T.I.
Besides
like,
me.
cause T.I.'s like rated high, but like I don't think he's rated as high as I think he is.
Right.
Like T.I.'s that nigga to me.
I
Like
said-
we
I said
talking
10
Banks
for
top
you.
10, nigga. T.I.'s top 10.
You better, yeah. What you got, Brixx?
T.I. I mean, T.I. was a superstar.
Cameron, Sway Lee,
Yeah, I don't know.
Jimmy.
Sway Lee.
Oh, killer.
Everybody knows I'm a big
Everybody
Dipset
knows
fan.
that, though.
I'm a
Well,
big
do
Dipset
these
fan.
people know? Yeah, these new people. These
Y'all
new
know,
people,
y'all know he
man.
got a bird tattooed on his stomach.
This is Bird Gang money.
Fire. Yeah, there's Dipset. Yeah. So, besides Dip, so I'm gonna go Sway Lee. Give the new niggas some love. Sway Lee.
Speaking of not good people,
You're strange.
DMX. Put a whole list of people I hate out there.
Sway Lee, Gucci.
Yeah, that Gucci one's tough for me. I keep not liking niggas who will have me tied up. Man, say Bow Wow or some shit.
Gucci.
Hey, don't go to Columbus with that.
If I lose the Bow Wow, I just gotta take that L.
Capadonna.
Let me Google that. Who's that?
Capadonna hard.
And
Sometimes the words are too big. Not like Capadonna.
yeah, and I'm in Ghost.
Okay.
Straight off the gate, me, Tony.
Yeah.
Ice Cube.
Dawn of all dawns.
Cube is a legend.
Ice
The
Cube,
niggas know.
man.
I didn't
Something went
know.
on.
I didn't know Iron because I don't watch superhero shit. I didn't know Tony Stark was Iron Man.
Oh,
You hear
my
the intro to Spring Flight?
Oh my goodness, God. He's never heard Spring Clientele. We gotta be honest in here.
That's crazy. That's not true.
Give me 3 songs. Spring
Man, we're
Clientele.
not. No,
Give me
I
3
hate
songs.
when niggas just start.
Give me 3 songs.
I'm not doing that just based on I'm not doing that.
Okay,
But that's what he said. I ain't
not
giving you
doing
my
that.
phone.
But-
That's what you say to a girl. Nah, bitch, nah. You trust me or not? Ain't no bitches in here. I'm not giving you my phone.
I'm not doing that.
But he did that for Jay-Z quick. When I asked him, and I was just joking for Jay-Z.
I know that shit, and you were right.
I told you.
I
Because
learned
you
my
knew
lesson.
that.
I learned my lesson.
We hear
I
now.
never go on YouTube comments and like comment.
You should.
That's a weird ass world.
You should.
It is. What was the point?
But I was.
But you got your comment.
I was watching.
Big shit I never heard.
I was watching Vlad. Who was Vlad
crazy.
interviewing? Oh, matter of fact, this was on YouTube. Or I get on YouTube and watch shit like this. I was watching Master Killer interview. I've never heard Master Killer talk.
Yeah.
So he was on Vlad, and I went down in the comments,
Talk.
and I cut it off quick. But they was in there saying how Capadonna had the worst verse on Triumph. I damn near went to comment ever for the first time on YouTube. That shit is crazy. Have you?
All right. So you asked me 4. This the hardest 4. Cause I got. These are my
Yeah, yo.
favorite. Niggas be yet. Niggas gotta stop acting like Tim Thomas.
Yayo's
invite
album was
Yayo.
better than Bucks.
making it tough. Really making it tough. You know, you're really making it tough in here. It's hard for me to say somebody's album is better than somebody rapping that good. I'm not talking about I'm talking about Banks and Hunger for More.
It's crazy.
Like we talking about like Southside Story and like Warrior and Chips Are Down. And
Southside Story is one of the greatest records.
To the end.
Nobody
dead who ever died before they woke up probably started off.
I don't know about this whole Straight Outta Casville thing. But the production was good.
Man, Young Buck shit crazy.
Yeah, just go listen to it tomorrow.
I listened to that album recently.
That's cool. But have you listened
I had
to
that and I was listening to
we talking about Bonafide Hustler, Black Gloves, and there's one more. And then after that, there's gonna be a lot of I don't want it. But it's like that with a lot of them.
Want to rob?
Oh, the whole Griselda label, hard. This is new rappers. I think Shady signed them, some kind of distribution deal. Conway, West Side Gun, and Benny.
Your cousins?
Nah, these just, they out of Buffalo. Out of Buffalo. Hard.
I swear, Lance, when you sent me that,
you
said them because I was Complex put
you
out a
sent it in
list
the
of
group text?
Yeah.
Yeah, Complex did a list of the top new artists, R&B and rap, and I thought that's who that was. So I did hear them before.
The album I sent, you was West Side Gun.
Yeah.
They from Buffalo. West Side Gun sounds like Ghostface. He sounds like Ghostface.
Is it like the mimicking Ghostface like the one nigga?
Like Action Bronson?
Yeah.
Nah.
It's not like that. Action Bronson thinks he's Ghostface.
Nah, it ain't.
And then dissed him once.
Yeah, that was weird. But he got a song with Action Bronson, and they just sound like they doing their best Ghostface. But
like a niggas play Niners versus Niners on Madden.
Yeah, but like with the like, and when I say sound like Ghostface, he got like the voice and like the kind of just you stop recording. Oh, seen him pick up the camera like that's what because I got a reputation in the comedy club, and they'll just start turning the lights off and shit when I'm still talking.
Comedy club, among other places.
I ignore the light, and they start doing all kinds of shit. Yeah.
Like you ignoring Trev Jensen?
Yeah. But they got a song called Dudley Boys. It's Action Bronson and West Side Gun. Hard. Yeah. But that, because he reminds me of like, they're from Buffalo, but.
Remind you of like Thurman Thomas?
he rapped like he from Harlem as far as like, hey yo, it's that fly, like the album's called Fly God. Like it's just.
That's so bunk.
Nah.
So who's your fourth person?
So no, all three of those are 1, 2, 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Benny, you seen Conway got shot in the face, and his face is like this, and he rap like this.
I ain't never seen a nigga in my life.
But he rap, but he's nice. He be like, hey yo, well he don't say hey yo. That's just West Side.
New York.
Yeah, so he permanently like this, but he be like spit. They hard cut. And then the fourth, Maney.
Yeah, that was pretty much.
You know, I support my people.
Right.
I don't know about these dudes.
Yeah.
But me,
I shouted my nigga out 30 minutes ago.
I didn't hear it.
Oh, you did?
I didn't hear it. I was probably doing something else. I didn't hear it.
I was probably
You
doing
said something?
something.
We could look at the tape.
Yeah, this was a
Shouts to Capadonna.
interesting list.
He still didn't say shout out, man. He said shout out Capadonna.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for tuning into
Shout
the
out to
Game
you,
4
man.
podcast, ladies and gentlemen.